What's up, guys? It's myself here from Stratagenesis, and today I'm bringing you some Black Ops footage from Wednesday, and this is the second sit-down time that I had with Black Ops. I had only been playing for a couple hours on this particular game, but by this current moment in time when I'm doing this commentary, I've actually played for over 12 hours, and I'm gonna actually give you my impressions of the game.
Focus on the mission.
My first impressions of the game were good. The game, how do I express this? The game looks really nice. You know, graphically, it's not very impressive. I personally don't feel there's been any graphical improvements on the game. It plays just like any other Call of Duty. There's some new functions that have been included. I think that the theater mode is an awesome addition, but I have a lot of woes with this game because there is a ridiculous amount of lag. It has been reported for the PS3 and for the PCs. The lag is just absolutely ridiculous, to the point where the game's almost unplayable on the PC. It's playable on the PS3. As you can see, this game here is on the PS3, but the lag is just absolutely ridiculous. You might not be able to tell from the footage that you're watching here, but it's very noticeable when you die. Like, I was behind cover there, I died. I didn't show the kill cam. After this game, I don't know if I'll include it in this particular video, or if I'll make another one showing the lag, but the lag is just there, and it's constant in every single game that you play. It's really hard to use anything. Which brings me to my next point. Every weapon in the game feels like it's underpowered. It's like if they took a Call of Duty game and just took out stopping power altogether, but they forgot to raise the damages of the weapons to have like stopping power. So, for example, you know, a submachine gun like the MP5 takes 4 or 5 shots to drop someone, and that is completely unheard of from Call of Duty, because since when do you have to shoot someone that much to kill them? Mix that in with lag, and that the hit registry is just terrible. You end up having to spend, you know, your entire clip on someone, which is why everyone is using the assault rifles, because the assault rifles are now obviously stronger and they have less recoil, so it doesn't really make any sense. The submachine guns take anywhere from 3 to 5 shots to drop, depending on the distance, and they have a retarded amount of recoil, whereas the assault rifles have barely any recoil and are stronger and have generally larger clip sizes. So, in other words, currently as the game stands, assault rifles owns anything in the game. There's just no question about it. Assault rifles are currently the weapon of choice. I don't want to say, well, any of the assault rifles are extremely strong, but you are going to be better off using an assault rifle that is fully automatic, like the FAMAS that I'm using here.
Care package ready for direction. Show us where you want it. Care package ready for delivery.
Now, that coming on to the next point, map design. If they were to fix the lag, there's something that wouldn't be fixed at all, and that is the sort of craziness of the maps. Every single map and every single area that you go into has at least 3 or 4 entrances. There is no spot in this game, after I've played for 12 hours, there's not a single spot in this game that you can say, oh, I'm safe here. None. Because if you're in a second floor, there's either 2 entrances to come up, or there's a spot to climb up to. There's no spot, literally, in this game that you will ever feel safe. Even okay, look, I have a claymore, right? I just put a claymore down there. But guess what? Scavenger doesn't replace your claymore. So you put 1 claymore down, even if you get 1 guy, you can't protect yourself. So basically, the game is just sort of. Oh, I get really lucky here. Check this out. Bam. Yeah, that's really lucky. I would have died any other time. but yeah. There, sniping in this game is pretty much altogether dead. Because, for one, there really isn't maps where there are long straightaways that you can have an advantage over someone with an assault rifle. But there aren't really. There's only maybe one map. Then that's one map I was actually sniping in, and I had a great game, but I lost it because my capture software just completely crapped out on me. But basically, how they were sort of intending the snipers to work in this game is like you snipe someone from somewhere and then you move.
Enemy spy plane
But
incoming.
the problem with that is that there's only maybe 2 or 3 spots per map. 3 spots is really pushing it. There's maybe 2 spots per map that you can quote-unquote snipe from. Every other spot is a spot where someone running with a shotgun is going to be within range to shoot you. And let me just say this straight out, that the shotguns in this game are completely underpowered compared to Modern Warfare 2. Like, if you're expecting, like, you know, like this kind of stuff you could do with the spaz, yeah, don't even bother. In this game, the shotguns are so completely and utterly useless.
Enemy spy plane
It's
above.
just absolutely ridiculous and infuriating. But
We've lost the lead.
so that talks about map design. That's something, even if they fix the lag, it's not going to be fixed. As far as sniping is concerned, this is, I'd say it's a little closer to Modern Warfare 1, where it's kind of like urban environments, and you didn't really have too much spaces where you could snipe from. But at the same time, you had places that you could snipe from that you'd be safe. So
We've lost the lead.
I don't know. They've really made it so that anyone that's running and gunning is going to be at an advantage if they're using an assault rifle currently.
Care package ready for direction.
Simply because you can't block off every inch. Look inside of this building right now. That little building has 3 or 4, like 3 doors. There's I guess I should do more of an example of where it is, you know, of like specific spots in all the maps. Actually, just every building up ahead. Look, the building to my right has 2 entrances from the front and from the back, and then has the little thing on the right. So if you're standing through that little walkway, you can shoot in or throw grenades in. The building on the left has a walkway on the left and has 2 entrances, one in the front and one in the back. And these are like camping spots. I mean, I guess what they've really done with the map design is sort of eliminate camping, but at the same time, it makes it completely difficult to hold down any spots whatsoever, because there is an entry point for everywhere.
We'll get him next time.
I'm really, I'd say I'm very disappointed with the game right now. Basically, as it stands, just to recap everything, assault rifles owns everything. I've had freezing issues in the menus. My menu's frozen about 10 times. That's completely unacceptable, where I have to shut down the PS3 and get back on. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. It also spazzes out like an NES, the Nintendo's, where you had like those blocks of colors and weird like glitches and stuff like that. Yeah, it does that. That's completely unacceptable. Within the first like day of playing, I've noticed a whole bunch of stuff. This is stuff that we shouldn't have to do the first round of beta testing for. I'm very disappointed in Treyarch for this. Also, frame rate's been dropping like crazy. I don't know if it was visible in the video, but yeah. Let's see here. So I'm gonna put up another video, just pretty much showing the lag issues. The video that I have here, I'm checking it out right now. Okay, basically, how many times you have to shoot someone with a submachine gun, how many hit markers you're gonna get, and how fast a assault rifle will drop you in comparison. The lag, dying behind walls, as well as, yeah, that's pretty much it. So the next video I post up is gonna be fairly short. So I'll post them both up the same day. So anyway, not to bore you guys any longer, if you have not bought Black Ops, wait, give it some time. Wait before you buy it, because if it doesn't get any better, then it's not something I could possibly recommend to anyone to own. So anyway, this is myself from Stratagenesis, and I am sad.